Hey guys, and welcome back to our Holy Island Let's Play, where last we left off, we were actually about to get the Great Bath. We were starting to spread our religion across the island, and we just got finished building our fourth city. So things are going pretty well so far, to say the least. Let's see. Everything good to go. Everything is good to go. One thing where I hope you guys don't, I turned the music up a little, just because, for those who have been playing Civ as long as I have, you just know that the music in this game has always been just so good. The music in Civ has always been like the very best. I'm trying to think if there's another game I ever played that was comparable, and I can't think of one right now. It's just such good music. It perfectly embodies each kind of, let's go to the capital, but it just really, I think Civ, more than almost any other game, the music feels like a part of the Civ you're playing, to the degree that, I absolutely am one of those people that I pick civs entirely based off of the music choices. Like when Coupe came out, I must have played Coupe non-stop just because I loved how fun the music was. I play as Byzantium a ton just because I like their music a lot. I think, in my opinion, I think Tamar is a super underrated music civ. I really like Georgia's. Let's see, should we get a archer? Let's actually have you heal first. Let's get an archer shot in. Also, if you're wondering why there is a turn timer at the bottom right, no, that's not normal. I play a lot of Civ multiplayer. I've always really enjoyed the multiplayer in this game. Should I get a galley? I probably should, actually. And just start exploring. But yeah, I've been playing Civ since about Civ 2, and as part of that, I feel like myself, and a lot of Civ gamers in general, if you're not like a famous streamer, they being, including myself, tend to navigate towards towards multiplayer. I gravitated towards multiplayer just because it started to be, a bit more of a challenge. It's just, I think the thing is, the AI is a good challenge for me now because I haven't played much single player in a long time. But it really just comes down to, I think after a while, you can kind of learn certain patterns that work really well in single player. And, you'll learn, oh, they rush. Ooh, I should probably think about. Let me think. Should I go all the way Moksha? I like these two. No, what we're going to probably want is science throughout the game, and Axum should give us some good science. We're going to wind up using the researcher trait once we get this governor title. Or tile? Is it tile or title? I should look in a second. Let's see, urban planning and scripture. It is title. Kind of odd I never put that together. And then we're going to save some more money, just get a couple galleys out to start exploring. And I should actually probably use my apostle to revamp our religion. Or not revamp it, but upgrade it. So Old Bay has taken over. I wonder what's here. That's why we need more galleys. I need to explore more of the world. Let's take you out. We're also going to buy a missionary here and have him start exploring to the left. Oh, we got Owls and Minerva. That's very cool. So yeah, sorry, I will, the turn timer, one thing you learn about, multiplayer turn timers is they're very quick at the start of the game, and then they start to slow down. If you're not familiar with the multiplayer scene, whatsoever, and I'm just kind of ranting at you right now, So the thing is, getting back to the original point, just with Civ, as you can imagine, if you've played it since Civ 2, you kind of learn how to get good at, like, I would say almost reading between the lines might be a good way to put it. Like, you learn that the AI has a habit of prioritizing certain wonders. It prioritizes, certain wonders, certain technologies. Like, you just kind of learn over time, like, I can pull this off, I can't pull this off, and then you adjust accordingly. Whereas when you play, ooh, the Congo, interesting. When you play online, it's a human player. So that human player is constantly thinking of new strategies. The thing is, too, like, you also don't know if the person playing, an OP Civ, you don't know if they're going to play aggressively. You don't know if they're going to play, kind of a slow roll game. I'm trying to think, like, what's a good Civ? Like a Civ like Inca. Inca's probably the best example I could give. Inca can be played aggressively or Inca can be played tall, and you really don't know. There isn't like a clear cut one is. Do I not have temples? I guess not. I need to build those next. Okay, I have one here. I should probably also get a missionary here and then just have one missionary go northwest, one go northeast. They've already covered southeast, and then one southwest. But yeah, like, what was I saying just now? Oh, it's just more of a challenge because, actually, I want to take that back. More than multiplayer being a challenge, it's just more inventive. Human players are just more inventive in the way they go about things than the AI is. So it just leads to more of a, like, oh, this is cool, and oh, that's cool, like, more unique. Why am I trying to think? There's absolutely a word for this. I want to say it's like generative something. Does that sound right? I can't believe everyone here is just probably like laughing at me. Like, you probably all know what the word is as I struggle bust to get there. It's just more like, see, authentic isn't the word. I know authentic isn't the word. I don't know. I hope you guys know what I mean. Basically, what I'm like trying to get at is online experiences feel more. Is narrative the word? I'm so sorry. I'm really just trying to think of what it is. But it's just like, it's more unique. Like, I find myself in more unique circumstances. Like, people, especially on archipelago maps, because people are very good at, yeah, sure, we'll take that. That's another thing that you should probably be doing if you're new to this level, is just farm selling, like, your iron and horses to the AI. I don't, just because, I don't know, like, when I play multiplayer, it kind of, that's why I go back to the multiplayer thing. Like one great example of where multiplayer is a bit more, fun and unique than single player is, I'm sure many of you are familiar, you can really farm tons and tons and tons of, actually, because this is my first game, like, posting publicly, I think I'm actually going to just, like, help make my point. I think I'm going to farm, like, resources with the AI, just to kind of show, like, why it doesn't make the world's most sense. Like, 6 gold per turn for horses. Think about it like this. What is he going to do with all of this? He's not going to, well, I mean, theoretically, actually not even theoretically, I just realized we made friends with him. So he can't invade us, right? So we know for a fact he can't invade us, because we just got a friendship deal with him. And if you don't already know, a friendship deal, it doesn't just look bad if you attack a friend, you quite literally cannot attack a friend. So let's go with where is itinerant preachers? Religion spreads to cities 30% further away. That's going to be huge for a culture victory for honestly probably obvious reasons. But yeah, I think actually we'll probably go tall now. And what I mean by that is we're probably going to go we're probably going to get another apostle and then start building our worship buildings rather than continuing to buy missionaries. Wait, they can attack a missionary? Oh, it was my galley. I kid you not, I was about to say I never realized that they could attack missionaries. But yeah, because we don't know where anyone is right now, I think it's probably prudent to just continue building up our faith while we explore, because otherwise, you know, we're just going to be wasting a lot of time. Now, where do I want this city to be? 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's not on a hill. But it's a really good city. Versus here is also really good. I'm going to go up here. Just because I would like early access to that culture. Let's see, let's just keep exploring. But yeah, also, hopefully, like I said at the start, hopefully, honestly, it'll be funny if you guys can't even hear the music, and this has all just been me apologizing in advance for nothing. But yeah, like the music to me has always felt almost like a part of the game, in the sense that it's just such a part of, okay, this place is going to need, yep, Raina's going to help because she will eventually, her next promotion will double harbors, and then we can get 2 gold per citizen. So it combines really well because harbor cities are a little slow to get started, admittedly. But like once this harbor city is going, so first we build the harbor. Reina will, in the meantime, get new tiles faster, aka get our fish in earlier. But also, then she'll double this harbor at roughly the same time. We're going to get her a title point to double it. And then the next one, she gives +2 gold per citizen. So that's about the same time we have the harbor, we're working the sea tiles. So like Reina's timing always works really well for coastal cities. So we'll just continue to explore because there's not much else for us to do right now. Just keep exploring, see where we have to take over. Okay, oh, they have one. That's annoying that there's a scout here. We're going to go mine just because I want apprenticeship boost. The thing is, one thing you'll find with all Civ games, depending on, I shouldn't say like, no matter what victory type you do go for, you will find that pretty much every single game you'll need production. Production is why a Civ like Germany is just always so good, no matter what you're doing, because production can be used on anything, and it's also a reason why, or not a reason, it really is the reason why Faith Civs have been so good this entire, like, I'm trying to think, like, I know Faith Civs got much better after the first 2 major DLCs, but I'm trying to remember in my head right now. I don't think they were ever, like, weak. I don't think they were ever not at the top, if that makes sense. Like, okay, perfect. So it looks like you're already getting my religion. I'll double check next turn. Also, let's throw an envoy in here. I think I'm eventually going to want this just because, I don't know. Actually, now that I look at it, Nazca lines won't be overly not beneficial. They won't be overly like useful for us because we already have rock-hewn churches, so it's kind of just redundant. So for those who don't know, Nazca lines allow us to make a worker or a builder improvement that provides faith, which in a lot of cases is actually very nice and very flexible. In our case in particular, it's just not overly useful because we already have a Civ-specific version of that. Okay, let's end our turn. But yeah, like, I think Faith Civs have always been really good. Sorry, back to my main point, which, as I'm sure you've realized, I just have a lot to say. I love this game. I've been playing it for so long that, you know, I just have so many topics. I guess since also this is my first ever, you know, crack at YouTube, and this is my first ever crack at Civ YouTube in particular, it turns out I have a lot I want to say for a long time, and it's just been building up. I think I want a Coliseum, but I want the Coliseum here, or here actually, so I guess I should make it in my capital, which means I should put, I don't even know actually, I think I'll just go a commercial hub. Get some gold, never hurts to have some gold. And then here we will go lighthouse. And then we're going to want to chop, or no, we can put actually, let me think. No, yeah, we definitely want to put the entertainment district here actually. But yeah, like there's just a lot to talk about. And as you can tell, I really don't mind talking about all of it. But I think like now that we're kind of, I guess I'll just kind of talk in summary now about the game now that we're kind of at the end of the, oh, there's Buddha. Nice. Now that we're kind of at the, like, end of the, let's see, mosques are always good. I'm just going to go Cathedral, though. I like the Flat Faith, just because I feel like the Flat Faith is a bit more flexible. Found another natural wonder. But yeah, now that we're kind of like coming towards the end of this Civ, or I guess in a way we're at the end. I don't know, like how would you guys count it? So we know we're not getting any new DLC. Like that portion of the game is unfortunately over. And we know, yeah, we got the new release trailer for the new Civ. So yeah, I guess like looking back, I was one of those people who was very skeptical of this Civ at the start. My concerns were largely just I was one of the art style people. So I had an issue, excuse me, I had an issue with the art style at the very beginning. It looks like they have their own religion, so we're going to want to bring a apostle there. If you don't know why, apostles are far better at fighting, they're far better at like fighting an existing, like, so if there's an existing religion in a city, you probably want to go, let's kind of you auto go there. Oh, Pericles. I was going to say Scotland, but I guess not. So there's Pericles. But yeah, apostles are better at fighting a city that already has an existing religion. Missionaries are your go-to when there isn't already. Okay, perfect. So where's his capital? Up there. How many other religions are there? 2. We know where one of them is. Actually, let's just kind of aggressively start targeting him now, and then just knock his religion out early. Civil prestige is always really useful. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so now we're doing pretty well. Maybe like room for 2 more cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8. We could get 8. Not honestly too challenging. Not too challenging to get 8. Let's go one more cathedral. Let's go here. And then we'll start let's start the apostle spam next episode. We're already at 20 minutes. But yeah, like, geez, I really do get distracted so easily. I think it's been a great Civ. I really enjoyed it. I was skeptical. I was one of the people who said that the art style at the beginning looked a little corny. I was just very used to the old style that was a bit more serious. And the thing is, like, games like Civ, again, like I said, I'm not that old, but, you know, I've been playing since about Civ 2, and, you know, it was never really, like, a mainstream game, in the sense that, like, and I'm sure people will get what I'm saying with this, like, if you told someone Monumentality is going to be great here because it's going to let us buy buy everything with faith a lot cheaper. But sorry, back to the point. How many times am I going to say that? Maybe that's what I can work on in the future. That's my action item. Work on finishing what I was talking about before switching to the next topic. But oh, nice, Hattusa. So I'll probably spread my religion here. Just get my like northern chain all locked up. But let's just keep exploring. Oh, is Zulu the last? Let's see. I think there were 6 other players. So this means Zulu, Hungary, Aztec, Pericles, and why am I blanking? Oh, Congo. Was that 5 or was that 6? That was 5. Are you the other religion? No, you're not. Okay, so we're just trying to find whoever the last religion is. But yeah, like, I was just used to, like, all the Civ games that had... Let's see, who... Oh, wow. 6? That's a lot. So we'll just do 1 then. Keep boosting our faith. But yeah, all the Civ games, like, were very serious. Like, if you told someone you played Civ really not even that long ago, like, you knew that they were a gamer. You know what I mean? Like, you knew, like, if I told someone I played Civ, and they were like, oh, no way, I do too. It's like, oh, fellow gamer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you couldn't just be... Like, if someone plays Call of Duty, they might not be a gamer, they might just enjoy video games. But if you play Civ, you're probably a gamer. Or at least you were. So I wasn't as big of a fan of the, like, cartoony aspect at the start. The more I've played it, the more and I should also say, I should have known this. I'm sure some people are like screaming at their screen right now. Every single Civ, I think since 4, I would say since even before Civ 4, I just can't remember that well, to be quite honest, beyond Civ 4 very well. I don't feel strongly about any of these, by the way, so I'm not going to put a lot of points in it. Nice. City Center is always reliable. But I've grown to like it. I actually don't even think it's corny anymore. Like, I definitely did. I won't lie. Like, I definitely did think it was corny for like a brief period of time. But the more I've played it, the more I feel like it's not corny. I like it. It's just different. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a different art style. I'm not sure if I really feel strongly one way or the other at this point anymore. Yeah, we don't have any walls, so there's no point for monarchy. Let's just keep exploring. Let's have you check out the south. Oh, whoa. These guys are close, huh? I was not expecting that. Let's see, do we have all our cathedrals? Not yet. There's our cathedral. I think that's our last cathedral, yeah, that we could build for now. But yeah, I've grown to really like it. I think the district system is, ooh, that means I saw we just got an industry, but what did we get it for? Oh, actually, wait, you need to spread to Arma. But where, okay, so here's T. Oh, we never made a diamond industry. Oh, yeah, we did. So wait, who has, oh, here it is. So we'll give it to Axum then, because they already have a governor and they don't really need it. But yeah, I've really grown to like this one. I think the music in this one might be one of the top music civs, period. And like I said, like every civ since the dawn of time has always seemed like a failure to meet the standards of the predecessor until about 2 DLCs in. Not even 2 DLCs. It's always the first DLC of every civ is like a night and day difference. Like, it is just night and day better. And then, like, from there, it kind of, like, endlessly scales up. Like, it just gets better and better. And then this civ, like the civ before it, like Civ 4, once we're on the second major DLC, it's like, whoa, this is a totally different game that is night and day above the predecessor. Which is also why, in my opinion, if you're ever on the fence about buying a Civilization game, if it's not like, if the new one is out even, it might be worth still getting the old one. The Civilization series is definitely strong with the like it gets so much better after the first major DLC. Like the core vanilla product that comes out usually gets roasted relatively hard, and then they put out the first DLC and everyone goes, "Oh, maybe this is a really good Civ game." And then by the time the second one comes out, everyone is like fully on board by that point. Like everyone is full blown. I can't believe I doubted this game. Or it always starts with you know how it always starts, like even beyond Civ, it always starts with like one person or a couple of people doing a kind of obvious, like, I don't think it's actually that bad. And then another person goes, well, what do you know? I actually don't think it's that bad. And then next thing you know, like, it turns out, like, then it goes from people being, like, edgy, thinking it's not bad, to then, like, everyone actually agrees it's not bad. And then it actually, like, people almost start, like, defending themselves against, like, imaginary criticism, if you know what I mean. Like, they're like, I don't know why everyone still says this Civ is bad, but no one's been saying it for like months. Yeah, like that starts to happen too. But hey, thanks everyone for tuning in again. I just saw the time, so I'll wrap this episode up. We'll do a little review. I like reviews. Let's do a little review on what we knocked out. So we have 45 science. We have 130 faith now, which is pretty crazy. 100 gold per turn. We know way more about the map than we did at the start of this episode. Like, we know night and day more about the map. Where should I send you? We need food pretty badly, because this city needs to get to 10 population to get their next district. So we'll just wrap up this turn. Let's have you heal, actually. Let's get this industry going. Get rid of that scout. Take over the camp. And let's select, I don't know, guilds maybe? I like Medina Quarter, so we'll go Medieval Fairies. And I'll just wrap up a few things. Let's check out, I kind of want to see if there's another island here. Oh yeah, there is. I should have known. Oh, so it's all one big one. Kind of a funky little, like, fish. Little fish island. I don't know, I kind of want it now. What should I do here? Maybe just another settler, because he'll come right after the pop growth, and then we'll take that city. What we need here, we have a lot we can build here. I'm going to go with an industrial zone. I think we're just going to need one. Let's get Hattusa to our religion. Let's just continue to explore. Let's go south. Have you just continue exploring here. Alrighty. And with that, I will end the episode, and I look forward to seeing everyone next time. Thanks again, and stay tuned, hopefully.